In Nigeria, we have 25 years of democracy, which has so far largely failed to deliver the goods of development for the majority of Nigerians. However, my advocacy today is not primarily on the failure of our own brand of democracy to deliver the dividends. What I'm concerned about is more global, and this notion that there is a growing conflict between digital technology and the use of it, especially with social media as its arrowhead, and the concept of democracy as we know it. Exactly because information has been weaponized, as digital technology is reshaping the concept of democracy and political power. Democracy is not just voting for our leaders. It is based on the ability of citizens to have access to information and the freedom of communication they need to govern themselves. If we take a walk back through history, we'll see how evolving media technologies have changed the way we relate socially, economically, and politically. Habermas, the famous German philosopher, in his writings, Public Sphere, wrote about, or indeed claimed that democratic revolutions of the 18th century were incubated in the coffee houses and a committee of correspondence informed by the pamphlets and newspaper debates where citizens argued about how to govern themselves without a king. So today, democracy relies on a healthy political structure, political culture, a strong civil society, elections that people trust, active citizens who can make important moral judgments, a relatively strong middle class, and so on. But we have built these institutions up on several decades, over hundreds of years of analog technology and a scarcity mindset. And indeed, who are the people in control of the citizens' access to reliable information these days? Whilst we have seemingly more access and more information, we're also seeing the rise of well-informed bigots and idiots. And according to a famous writer, Jamie Bartlett, who writes on technology, he had this to say, and I do agree with him on this point: incompatibility and structural problem, that's the problem that we have today. But there's a bigger problem, because we have indeed an analog democracy and a new norm of digital technology. And these two, they don't work together. Democracy, in my view, needs an upgrade. I believe so, and we need to start reshaping our institutions and our expectations too as citizens.